The following 5 examples demonstrate particularly good use of the spatial affordance of new media. 1. Shutterfly. I can choose from my collection of pictures and place them in the photo album I am making. I can turn virtual pages and manipulate the design. 2. Feeding America's Map the Meal Gap tool for learning about food insecurity across the U.S. The map allows users to select their own state, and within that to find information about a particular county by hovering over the appropriate place on the map. 3. The Scale of the Universe 2 infographic. It allows one to experience the scale of the universe by using the scroll bar to zoom in or out of the design as the powers of 10 in the bottom right corner grow or shrink. 4. The workspace of Adobe's InDesign program, which looks like a paper and pencil on my screen, while my virtual tools and palettes are arranged around the outside of my virtual desk area. And 5. Jonathan Harris's Whale Hunt project is an experiment in storytelling where users can choose parts of the story to explore using different filters to create new contexts in which to view it. All of these examples also make use of the participatory and encyclopedic affordances of new media, while incorporating spatial positioning and visual design that is related to their functions. Here are 5 examples of effective use of the encyclopedic affordance. 1. The new force click feature on my trackpad allows me to press on any word on a web page in order to access a dictionary definition of that word. This makes it much more likely that I will actually look up words I don't know. 2. Netflix. I can find a movie to suit my mood through a variety of sorting options, including genre, subgenre, or even personal recommendations based on my past viewing, a helpful use of the procedural affordance. 3. The Internet Movie Database, or IMDb, is a vast repository of movie-related information that I regularly use to identify actors in films and shows, find out what else they have been in, and learn details about old and new movies. 4. The National Weather Service website allows me to access my local forecast, including radar and weather graphs, as well as a more detailed forecast discussion for my area. 5. NutritionData.com is a place where anyone can get detailed nutrition information about any food. The information can be customized based on the serving size selected. Now let's take a look at 5 good examples of the procedural affordance. 1. The ASICS Shoe Finder can help me determine the best running shoe for my own particular needs based on the information I share about my running habits. 2. The New York Times ran this interactive piece about living on minimum wage. Users input their state and estimated living expenses. Watch the green box on the right turn red as the expenses outpace a minimum wage budget. 3. 20Q.net is an artificial intelligence game that tries to guess what the user is thinking in 20 questions. 4. Excel. This simple timesheet calculates hours worked each day and total hours per week. 5. Computerized adaptive testing. This is an interactive computer-based testing format in which questions are selected for the test taker based on their answers to previous questions. Microsoft Corporation uses this format in a number of their certification tests. Finally, here are 5 examples of how the participatory affordance is effectively utilized. 1. BuzzFeed utilizes the procedural affordance to offer irresistible polls that allow people to learn deep and meaningful insights about themselves. But best of all, they can then share the results on social media, comment on them, and rate how they feel about them. 2. Snapchat allows me to include facial expressions and personal touches to my remote communication. 3. Canvas is an innovative educational platform. My sister teaches an online chemistry class, and she requires that all her students use the video response feature to demonstrate and share the labs they do for homework. 4. Fire Clay Tiles website allows potential buyers to play with different design and color combinations before buying. 5. Oranget is an insightful blog that welcomes reader comments and discussion. The author also hosts a podcast in which she encourages feedback through the show's Facebook page and iTunes listings. Other than Canvas, all of these examples share the convention of offering a user the opportunity to share their experience through a variety of social media platforms. I think that while the Orangeette blog takes advantage of both the participatory and encyclopedic affordances, it could be more spatially engaging. It follows a pretty standard blog format, but there is a lot of scrolling involved when looking for archival posts and recipes. There are opportunities for the visual design to complement the function in a more meaningful way. For example, by using photographs of the recipes instead of a simple list, as in the Fix Feast Fair blog or the Holy Goodness blog. The archives could likewise be improved by changing from a dated list to something more like this visually weighted indexed archive on the Dash and Bella blog, or even by employing something like Jonathan Harris's innovative timeline design.